So Monday's off to quite an interesting start. So we had a false news story this morning where it was claimed that the Bitcoin ETF actually got approved by the SEC. That turns out to be false, and we're going to talk about that. So welcome back to the Block Hash podcast channel. We're going to read through this article to give you some context. I'll give you my thoughts at the end, and then we'll look at the chart to see what's actually happening. So today, BlackRock said that its application for a spot Bitcoin ETF was still under review by the Securities and Exchange Commission as the price of the world's largest crypto surged after rumors on social media, specifically on a tweet by Cointelegraph, that the fund had been approved. A BlackRock spokesperson confirmed that the iShares Bitcoin application is still under review by the regulator. The SEC has not yet approved a spot Bitcoin ETF in the U.S. Just to make that clear, it has not happened yet. Everything's under review still. Sources close to the SEC also confirmed that the reports were not true. The regulator last month said that it was instituting additional proceedings to determine whether proposed spot Bitcoin ETFs from big names including BlackRock, Invesco, Valkyrie, Fidelity should be approved or disapproved, in an apparent additional delay to the ongoing review processes that could last at least another month. Regardless, the Bitcoin price surged to $30,000 immediately after posts on X suggested that the fund had been approved early this morning. It since declined from the peak, and it's currently trading at 28,000, which we can see right here. It wicked up all the way to about 30,000, 29,957, came right back down. All on the hype, all people thinking that it got approved. Shame on you, Cointelegraph. Got our hopes up. The rumors came days after the SEC said that it did not plan to appeal an August court ruling that ordered it to reconsider a bid from Grayscale Investments to convert its flagship GBTC fund into a spot Bitcoin ETF, which also kind of fueled some of this rally, thinking maybe this could have been real. Though the industry is waiting on pins and needles for approval for the first spot Bitcoin ETF. A number of things still need to happen before one hits the market. SEC's decision not to appeal the Grayscale case doesn't automatically mean that the regulator plans to approve one, but it is a better sign given what we've seen all of 2023. So yeah, there's been tons of news on that today. It's been, quite the headline this morning, but it's unfortunately it's fake. But it had a nice move in the price, and you can see, what people are willing to do and invest when they see this actually happen. It's a big thing in the market. We're waiting for an ETF approval. It allows for so much entry liquidity to actually go into assets like Bitcoin and other digital assets. So that news sparked a lot of, hopium that's been out there for a while and people taking in some big positions. And unfortunately, they got liquidated. But underlying that, just in the past day, we've seen Bitcoin go up $1,000. Without that news alone, we're sitting at 28,000 plus, simply on Bitcoin itself without the news. So I'm glad to see that this move has happened, but it's gotten overshadowed today by the false narrative. But I do think, Bitcoin is starting to, trend here upwards a little bit into a funnel. It's still moving sideways, which is a great sign. And it looks like it's, creating a head and shoulders pattern, which hopefully is not a bad sign here. But it's just ranging sideways. That's the biggest thing to keep in mind. And Bitcoin still hasn't broken through our inflection zone here, holding very strong above 25,000. And it'll probably make its way up to 30,000 again, hopefully by the end of the year. And we can see where we go into next year. But the news drives a lot of instant reactions in the space. So keep that in mind. Don't buy things when you see the news come out. Buy over time, buy smartly, be strategic about it. This is how you can get hurt. There's a lot of people that probably bought today thinking that something actually happened and then got rug pulled when it pulled back. So invest wisely and carefully. Do not follow the news directly. Wait for verification on things and do things over time. That's my thoughts on this morning, and it's a very interesting start to the week for sure compared to last week. Give me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Cheers.